Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the Denver Broncos. On the Packers sideline, look at their head coach. These guys seeing just how long they can keep this undefeated season going. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. These guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. I'm Kate Scott here with Brock Heward, and everybody just about set. And off we go from Denver. He fields it from the 8. He's brought down just inside the 25. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those two numbers. It's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game. Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
2nd and 3 now. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? It did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Nix with it on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
2nd and 17 at the 34-yard line.
Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself. Know your worth. My actions been louder than my words. How you sold, you can still sold down to earth. Want to do it, we can do it on this turf. Oh, Lord. I'm the rookie in the vet. Shout out to the
They send him left out of the slot. Nix from the gun. This one will not connect. That's incomplete. They are testing this coverage on the opening drive, but it's holding up so far. 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
3rd and long for Nix. And he'll set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong, where I sit and judge defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Takes this in at the 25. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. First and 10 from the 32.
Ready. Yellow, 43.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. To the air with Love. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. Short pickup to their own 31. Juan Thornhill getting there for the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. The Packers send out their punting unit. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Second down, give to Harvey. Up the sideline, past the 40. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
First down. First and 10 at the 46.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
Brings up second and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. Next, quick out wide, complete. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 45. Devon Fuller bringing that play to an end.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and 1.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Nick's trying to sneak it. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
That right there, that's a tough pill to swallow. That's kind of a manhood test, Kate. When you get pushed backwards on a third down QB sneak, you're going to look at each other in the huddle and say, that can't happen again.
Going for it with Harvey. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and now they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
Ready up.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down. First and 10 at the
Love from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
52 Bruce.
A second down throw here for Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Love on third and short. Setting up the screen. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
First down.
Down. Blue strike. 45. Right.
First down.
Once more, it's Love. Finds the in route complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
First down. A gain of 14.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And he comes through big here. 9 yards and second down.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about willpower. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. And a great try at that first down.
Here we go. Cut.
First carry of the game for the rookie out of Washington. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Packers take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. That's going to be taken in at the 8. The Broncos offense all set to go. And we'll see, Brock, if they go back to that ground game this drive after how well they ran it their last time out.
I'm going to probably say yes on that one, Kate. This is a team with a known identity across the league. They're going to hang their hat on running the football effectively. I think they'll get right back to work.
First and 10. It's Harvey. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. A quick throw completed out to the left. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. This play goes for 36. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense
into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers take over. Not an interception by the reigning Defensive Player of the Year.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Come on, set.
Now Love on the play fake. That's caught Tucker Kraft. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's good.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
So first down from the 41.
Ready. Yellow, 22, set.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be second and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1.
Ready.
They stick with Jacobs. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
We got the football block, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. Fourth down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Trying to push this past the marker. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Here we go. Ready?
First down, and they go right back to it. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong.
Okay, ready?
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Down. 60 red. 60 red. Set, cut.
Love now off the play action. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers parlay the interception into points. McManus on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers double their lead to 14. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Starting at the 10. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Denver set to take the field on offense. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Gets it quickly to Douglas. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
First down.
Here's Nix. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On third down, here's Nix. Brought in right side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They've got first down here from the 36. Giving this to Harvey. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Nick's looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man in the drag route run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, get the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
He gets 6 on that play, and it's going to be first down Denver.
23-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Mario Douglas, the intended target. And it sets up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down. Here's Nix again. Setting up the running back screen. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Nate Hobbs in on that stop. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Packers loading up the secondary on third. 6 DBs out there. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Made the throw as he was getting hit block, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll get him back to 11.
He's facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room. They will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
His return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. And it is enough time to put something together.
Let's go now. Fight. You. Black. 95. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Look at that power, deep left side. Cut at the 20-yard line. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Packers push their lead to 18. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Broncos get the football, not a lot of time left in the half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off that deficit. Nix now on 1st and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches. Now Nix. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. There he goes. Pick 6. Touchdown, Green Bay. McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers continue piling on to this lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. He fields it from the 8. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. The Broncos taking the field for the final time in this first half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Back to the air, Nix after the pick. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout.
At the 36-yard line.
Nix from the gun. In trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Packers secure it. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Packers get more points to end a lopsided first half. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers grow their lead yet again. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Design run, here's Nix. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Final 3 weeks of the regular season. The regular season witching hour, when playoff teams become also-rans and also-rans become...
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Darius Davis to return it. Making some progress here. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Running on first here with Jacobs. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
On second down, Jacobs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. On now comes their punter. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got first and 10. So here comes the Bronco offense. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. On first and 10, here's Nix. Completed over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is second and inches.
At their 49-yard line.
Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down from the 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Nix to throw again. Into traffic. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. And he's going to scoop up his own fumble, so the offense still in chase mode as they keep possession.
Brings up second and 4.
Once more, it's Nix. Who finds his back, Harvey. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
It's Harvey straight ahead. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Brought down by Quay Walker.
Down at the 23-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Second and 8.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start the second half with some needed points. Demario Douglas with the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Out now runs the Packer offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready?
And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
First and 10.
Jacobs running behind center. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll run now on second down. Keeps it moving. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Ready, set. Set.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. Bounces this outside, winds up with a nice chunk of yards there as a result. It's second down.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Set. Red. Set.
Here's Jacobs again on second down. And he's able to get this down to the 13. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
Going run again with Jacobs. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The 11-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Hut, hut.
Toss to the right side. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter. This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Third and goal now as they try to pile on further. Here he goes, third and long. Gets it to him on the screen. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up fourth and goal. McManus sends it through, and that gives them a 28-point advantage.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
The 47-yard line.
Nix with it on first. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Second down now, they need 7.
Out of bounds at the 50-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Catch made over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
First and 10 at the 35.
The tight end in motion now. On first down, it's Nix. And the fumble recovery is made. So they keep the football, but now they face second and long.
At the Packers' 41-yard line.
Nix. Pass cut, 9-yard line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
41 yards on the play. That's another Broncos first down.
Ready.
First and goal.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. With the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal.
At the Packers' 3-yard
Slot
line.
man motioned over. Throwing here, Nix. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. Some lucky fan. And haul in a heck of a souvenir. Third and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here. Shotgun snap to Nix. And the pack gets home. They drop him. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal.
Loss of 7 yards. It's fourth and goal.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Nehal. And the Packers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Packers getting set here. First and 10. Hand off here to Lloyd. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They got 21 yards on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Packers first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Again, a run with Lloyd. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line with the defense all over this one. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Packers close to another step towards perfection, 15-0. First down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They run once more with Lloyd. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
A gain of 14. And a Packer first down.
Line up the design keeper.
Let's go now.
Line up to take a knee on 2nd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready,
They draw it up for him.
ready.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
Packers 50.